Philly, all right? He's a comedian that's been doing it for his whole life. So Tristan, as soon as he stepped out the womb, he was like, knock, knock. Like he had a joke prepared in his back pocket, ready to go. All right, he's doing comedy all over it, stand-up, sketch comedy, improv, you name it, he's doing it. He's making people laugh. He's got a showcase coming up next Wednesday at the Punchline in Philadelphia. Y'all give a big round of applause for the one, the only, Pops Leonard!
Give it up for Dice. Come on. Let's hear y'all, Allentown. Come on. Jeez Louise, I paid toll to come here. Oh, I love what I see. You love what you see? I am Pops Leonard. I'm a local sex symbol in Conshohocken, which basically translates to a 9 in Easton. All right? And everybody says, hey, Pops, how did you get to be a sex symbol? Right? You're asking me, but you're looking at me thinking, Pops, what do you look like naked? Well, I'll tell you how Pops got to be a sex symbol. I dropped 50 fucking pounds over the last year and a half. Right? A lot of exercise, a lot of abstinence. Abstinence, Tristan. Just saying. But when people say to you, hey, Pops, how's it hanging? After you lose 50 pounds, it is all fucking hanging. I mean, it's crazy. Women nowadays, they are empowered. They're amazing. Like, Tristan, you know what I'm talking about. Every woman your age thinks they are amazing at sex, right? You know, it's the truth. They do. And when I date women, every one of them wants to say, hey, Pops, I can teach you a few things. Last week, dated a woman. All she wanted to teach me about was risky sex. You know what risky sex is? Light choking. And I can tell you, Pops doesn't want to get choked out and, basically die in the sack. There's no fun for anybody. I just don't want to be coming and going and going and coming, right? You know what I'm saying. And just, let's all agree, I don't want to hit heaven dying in the sack with 4.5 hours left on a Viagra. Because that's no way to shake hands with St. Peter, you know what I'm saying? Soldiers saluting them and all that. And then you got the angels, they want to play Halo, ring toss on your pecker. That's not fun, that's embarrassing. So anyway, I gave up driving, and I am now officially a commuter in the train. And for me, it's exciting because as I age, I know you don't think I'm an older dude, that's okay. But as an old head, I love the quiet car. The quiet car is amazing because it's supposed to be, people reading books and just quiet. No crazy ass music all blaring through headphones and no weird stuff about political discourse or crazy conspiracy theorists about whether or not I should have had a shot or shouldn't have had a shot. I will say this, I love the quiet. But lately, I'm finding people your age don't give a rat's ass about privacy. They're on their phones, they're talking about things. There was a woman the other day, she was talking about her second cousin's daughter's vaginal rejuvenation. Honestly, I had to look it up. I'm a pretty liberal guy, but for crying out loud, I thought rejuvenation was what some extremist did to fix his foreskin. No, vaginal rejuvenation is basically freshening up what the Googler gave, if you know what I'm saying. And clearly this was invented by a male doctor, because only a guy is going to say to you, well, it could be tighter, it could be fresher. And I heard originally they termed the medical procedure a mud flap activity. I mean, for real? If that doesn't scream unwoke male doctor, I don't know what does. I know you're thinking to yourself, Pops, what's it like to have sex with you? And that's a valid question. How many of you know, let's just take a poll. Wawa Hoogie Fest. Everybody knows what Wawa Hoogie Fest is? Yeah. Thank goodness. This joke would have fallen on deaf ears otherwise. Sex with Pops is just like a Wawa Hoogie. Why, she asks? Because, now we're romantic, we can talk about pussy again. Sex with Pops is like a Wawa Hoagie because there's just enough meat in there The oil tends to dribble all around. And my safe word is shorty. When I get out and about, the reality of hanging with me is I look for a partner who has, like, a good personality, a great sense of humor, and a damn fine ticker because I want to send you home in an Uber, not an ambulance. That's dating Pops. Before I leave, I want to leave you with one fun fact. You know, I'm from Philly, which is, the colonial wonder kid of America. But who knows who is the second horniest old white guy in Philly besides Pops Leonard? Ben Franklin, right? He wasn't so much a founding father of the country as much of a founding father in France. And then you read up on Ben Franklin, you'll know what I'm talking about. He was crazy. Took a bunch of kids out in a thunderstorm, a lightning storm, flying a kite, discovers electricity, and they built him a museum, the Franklin Institute. And who knows what is the most famous part of the Franklin Institute? It's a 2-story heart that you can walk through. But then they complain that there aren't patrons to come to the museum because nobody wants to be a blood clot going through a heart causing a heart attack. Pops says, you want people to go to your museum, tear out that fucking 2-story heart, put in a 2-story vagina. I could be the docent. A docent's a person that leads people through the museum and shows them the parts because they know what the parts are about. I've had 2 kids. I've put 2 pups past the goalie. I know what a vagina's for. Jeez. And my theory is, in the summertime when it's super hot, because in Philly it gets pretty humid, you turn on the misters, you turn the vagina into a giant water slide, and then you sell t-shirts that say, Ben makes me wet. Allentown, you've been a pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm Pops Leonard. Let's give it up for you guys.
Give it up for Pops Leonard once again, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going, keep it going.